Hi guys, welcome back. In this lesson, we're looking at everyday English phrases you may say or hear in a supermarket. Excuse me. Where can I find toothpaste? It's in aisle number 3. Thanks. Oh, and do you sell umbrellas here? Oh, I'm sorry. We don't stock umbrellas. How much are the apples? They're £2 per kilo. Can I have 2 kilos, please? There you are. Anything else? No, that's all. Does this contain gluten? Yes, but we have gluten-free items down by the organic section. Great. Where is the organic section? Oh, it's just here. Do you have a loyalty card? No, this is my first time here. Would you like a bag? No, I have my own. How would you like to pay? Can I pay by contactless? Yes, just put your card down there. Thanks. And here's your receipt. Have a nice day. You too. Fantastic! Now let's look at some of those phrases in more detail. Firstly, to get somebody's attention, you would use the phrase, "Excuse me." Excuse me, where can I find toothpaste? We do also sometimes say, "Pardon me," but it's much less common. The reason you normally need to speak to a shop assistant is because you need to find something in the shop. So you might use the phrase, "Where can I find the potatoes?" Or "Where can I find shampoo?" You might use the phrase, "Could you tell me where the object is?" For example, I might say, "Could you tell me where the toothpaste is?" Or you might say, "Could you tell me where the cheese biscuits are?" Bear in mind that if it is a plural object, then you're going to use are, so biscuits are. And if it is a singular item like toothpaste, then you will use is. Could you tell me where the toothpaste is? You may even enquire if they even stock the object you're looking for. So you might say, "Do you sell umbrellas?" Or "Do you have umbrellas?" "Do you sell deodorant?" "Do you have deodorant?" Where can I find toothpaste? It's in aisle number 3. Thanks. Oh, and do you sell umbrellas here? Oh, I'm sorry. We don't stock umbrellas. Next, a very important question. The cost. Most commonly, we just simply say, "How much is this?" "How much is that?" "How much are these?" "How much are those?" Another way to ask the same question is, "Could you tell me the price of this, please?" "Could you tell me the price of this, please?" Or, "What does this cost?" "What does this cost?" The answer to this question will be something along the lines of, "They are £2," or "It is £2." If we're talking specifically about individual items, you might say, "They are £2 each." So each item is £2. They are £2 each. Sometimes certain items are sold by the weight. So for example, mushrooms. If they are not in a bag, you can pick as many mushrooms as you like. They will be sold by the weight. So you might pay £2 per kilo. £2 per kilogram. We also have the metric of pounds in the UK. So pounds represents money, but pounds also represents a weight in the UK. A pound in weight is written like this, and a pound in money is written like this. So don't be confused if someone says it's a pound per pound. They mean it costs £1 for £1 in weight of this item.
How much are the apples? They're £2 per kilo. Can I have 2 kilos, please?
If you need to know about a specific ingredient in a product, then you could ask, does this contain milk? Does this contain nuts? You could also ask, do these have nuts in them? Do these have nuts in them? Two of the more common phrases you will see in supermarkets are gluten-free, which means it does not contain gluten, and dairy-free, meaning it does not contain dairy. So you can ask, is this dairy-free? Is this gluten-free?
Does this contain gluten? Yes, but we have gluten-free items down by the organic section.
Great. Where is the organic section?
Oh, it's just here.
Once you've gathered together everything that you need from the shop, your gluten-free pasta and your dairy-free chocolate, your pound of apples, you will then need to pay before you leave. So you head to the checkout, and the cashier or the shopping assistant will be there to help you pay. They will ask you, are you paying with cash or card? Are you paying with money, or are you paying with a debit card or a credit card? A lot of credit and debit cards these days are contactless, which means for small purchases under £30, you can simply tap your card on the card reader. You don't have to sign anything and you don't have to put in a PIN number. You just tap. Very simple. So the cashier might say, would you like to pay with contactless? Or I might ask, is it contactless? Can I just tap it?
How would you like to pay? Can I pay by contactless? Yes, just put your card down there.
Thanks. Another way to pay is with a cheque, but this is much less common these days as most people will pay with cash or card. But if you are carrying around a chequebook and you want to pay with a cheque, then you will have to inquire, do you accept cheques? If you're paying with cash and you don't have the right amount, then it's important that you don't forget your change. The change is the money left over from the sale. So if I have a £15 item to buy and I give the cashier a £20 note, I will have £5 change, and it's important that I don't forget my change because I'll probably need it to pay for parking. One more thing that you'll need when making a purchase is your receipt, your proof of purchase. Now, receipt has the letter P in it, but this is a silent letter. We say receipt, receipt. So don't forget your receipt, especially if you're buying an expensive item or an electrical item.
And here's your receipt. Have a nice day.
You too. So there are some common phrases that you will probably hear or say when you are shopping in a supermarket. Now let's finish off with some additional helpful vocabulary. Before you start shopping, if you have a number of items to buy, then you will need a basket to help you carry those items. A basket, a basket. Alternatively, if you have a lot of items to buy, then you might opt for a trolley. A trolley. I believe this is called a cart in America, a shopping cart. But do let me know if you're American down in the comment section below. Do you say cart? Do you say trolley? A word that you will often see around the supermarket is the word stock. Something is either in stock or out of stock. To be in stock means you have the items in, and if they are all sold, there's no more items left, then that item is out of stock. So for example, if I have ordered lots of apples but they haven't yet arrived, the apple shelf is empty, then I would say I'm out of stock, but we have some coming in later today. Earlier you heard me mention the word aisle. Aisle. This sounds exactly like the contraction I'll, as in I will. Aisle. And often in supermarkets in the UK they are numbered. So I might tell you that the item you are looking for is on aisle 12. Next we have the word checkout. Checkout. Now this can be a noun or a verb. In the supermarket it's often used as a noun. So I'm going to the checkout, and you might say I've left something at the checkout. Oh no. But checkout can be used as a verb, but more often that's when talking about hotels. You check in and you check out. When you're at the checkout, you'll be asked if you need a bag. Would you like a bag? They might say. You may have your own bag. Otherwise, in the UK, you'll have to pay a very small fee to have a plastic bag. 5p usually for a small bag, 10p for a big bag, and maybe a little bit more for a sturdy bag for life. You will then pack your bag with your items, and the cashier may even ask, would you like some help with the packing? And finally, most supermarkets will have a loyalty card scheme. So if you sign up to their scheme, you get a card, and every time you shop, you scan that card. And in many supermarkets, the scheme involves collecting points, which then allows you to have money off future purchases. So you will often be asked at the checkout, do you have a loyalty card? If you say no, they might say, would you like one? So there you go, lots of helpful phrases and words for you to use at the supermarket. If you know any additional words or phrases that you think should be on this list, please put it in the comment section below. If you're new here, then I'd love you to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification button so you can join us in our next class. Until next time, why not put the kettle on and let's have a brew.